Before writing well-developed thesis-driven essays, it is important to understand how to write a well-developed paragraph, since your essays will be comprised of paragraphs that support your thesis statement. A paragraph that is well-developed has a clear main idea which may be stated or implied. The paragraph contains sufficient major and minor supporting details that clearly relate to and support the main idea. A well-developed paragraph has unity and coherence. It also has transitions that allow for a smooth transition from one sentence to the next. We will be looking at each of these components throughout this lesson. First, the main idea of a paragraph is the topic of the paragraph and what the writer wants to say about the topic. If the writer states the main idea in a paragraph, it is called a topic sentence. For now, include a topic sentence in each of your paragraphs so you and your reader are clear about what your main idea is. Let's take a look at a sample paragraph. Read it quietly to yourself and identify the topic sentence in the paragraph that contains the writer's main idea. Pause the video so that you can read the paragraph and identify the main idea. Did you find it? The first sentence, success in college depends on many things, but one of the most important is having a positive attitude, is the topic sentence. It contains the topic, success in college, and what the writer wants to say about it, that having a positive attitude is one of the most important factors that contribute to college success. A paragraph also needs to have supporting details. A paragraph needs both major and minor supporting details to be well developed. The major supporting details are the details that directly support the main idea. Let's look at the paragraph again. The writer's main idea is having a positive attitude is important in one's success in college. Which details in the paragraph are the major supporting details that directly support the main idea? Again, pause the video if needed. Did you find them? The major supporting details are to try using encouraging self-talk to motivate yourself, help others to be successful, view difficult situations as opportunities to grow. These are the major supporting details because these are the specific ways an individual can have a positive attitude while trying to be successful in college, which is the paragraph's main idea. Minor supporting details are the details that support each of the major supporting details. They provide more information or provide examples. Try to identify the minor supporting details for each of the three major supporting details. The first is if you tell yourself that you are smart and can be successful, you are more likely to do well in your classes. This detail is supporting the first major detail about using encouraging self-talk. The next is about not viewing college as a competition can lead to success, which explains the major detail about helping others while in college. Notice that the last detail has several sentences with minor supporting details to further explain it. There is no set number of minor details to include for each major. The key is to include enough to get your point across to your readers. A well-developed paragraph has unity. Unity happens when the entire paragraph focuses on one single main idea. That means that all supporting details explain and support that main idea, and the concluding sentence ends the paragraph with the same idea without it introducing new ones. If we look at our same paragraph, every major and minor sentence supports the topic sentence with the main idea. The last sentence, the concluding sentence, also supports the same idea. Notice how it briefly summarizes the points made throughout the paragraph and wraps up the paragraph. If a sentence was included about using reading strategies to be more successful in college, the paragraph would no longer be unified. While using reading strategies can help to lead to a student's success, it is not supporting the main idea of this paragraph of having a positive attitude. The idea of reading strategies would need to be written in a new paragraph, or the topic sentence would need to be rewritten to account for reading strategies. In addition to being unified, a well-developed paragraph also needs to be coherent. Coherence means establishing a relationship between the ideas presented in a paragraph, and this is done through the arrangement of the ideas. Details in a paragraph may be presented in a chronological order or in the order of importance. Transitions and transitional phrases that show order, compare and contrast, illustrate, add, or show cause and effect should be used throughout a paragraph to build logical connections between ideas. This allows ideas to flow smoothly from one to the other in a logical sequence, helping the reader to understand the paragraph. You can find a link to the list of transitions on the paragraph development page. Let's look one more time at the paragraph about positive attitudes and college success. The writer organized the paragraph by providing relevant minor details after each major detail to add more information about each major. The writer used transitions to establish relationships between ideas. Identify the transitions the writer used in the paragraph to build coherence. Here are some of the transitions the writer used. The writer also created coherence by repeating words or phrases to refer to previous sentences. When you write your own paragraphs, remember to address each of these 5 areas to be sure your paragraphs are well developed. Develop a clear main idea, support the idea with both major and minor supporting details. Be sure the paragraph has unity by checking that each detail, including your conclusion, supports your main idea. Establish coherence throughout the paragraph with a logical order of information and the use of transitions. To help you organize your ideas for any paragraph or any writing task, remember to apply the phases of the writing process. Here's a sample spider diagram a writer used to organize the ideas before drafting the paragraph we looked at in this video.